Guys, today I have a really great tutorial. It's called a tri-fold pocket card, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a gift card holder that slides into the pocket. So the very first thing that you want to do is grab a piece of cardstock that is going to be your base color. You're going to cut this to 4 inches by 12 inches. Okay, once you have that cut, you're going to line it up with the 12-inch side on the top. You're going to go ahead and you're going to score it at 4 inches and then again at 8 inches. And what you just created here is your standard tri-fold card. Okay, so this can be used as a card and you can just embellish this and move on with your life. However, we of course are going to take it one step further. We're going to show you how to create a pocket and the gift card holder. Okay, so once I have that piece scored, I'm then going to score on the diagonals on the 2 outer edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to score from the bottom left-hand side corner to the top right-hand side corner only on the 2 outer flaps. Okay, and you'll see me do this. If you don't have a score pal or a cutter, that's fine. Go ahead and grab your ruler. If you don't have a bone folder, that's also fine. You can use a mechanical pencil or anything else with a pointed end. Okay. Make sure that anytime you score, you varnish your edges, and this just prevents your paper from cracking and it allows your card to sit properly when you have it closed. Okay, so we're going to fold both of those edges. Okay, and then I'm going to varnish the edges. And you'll see me fold it both ways. That's just to make sure that that fold line is really accurate. The next thing you're going to do is you are going to grab a liquid adhesive. I do not suggest using your tape runner on this simply because it's not strong enough to hold. In the video I'm using a liquid glass, which is a really strong adhesive from close to my heart. You just need a little bit of it and it goes right across the bottom and then right across the top, and that's going to create your pockets. Okay, so you create a triangle. So on the left hand side you're on the bottom, and all the way over on the right hand side it goes across the top. Then you're just going to fold both of those flaps right behind you. Okay, and you can see here I'm playing around because we have new two-toned cardstock. I was playing around because I wanted the lighter side to show, but that's not the way that I originally set it up. So it just did not work out for me. If you are using our cardstock, be aware that it is two-toned. Okay, there you just saw me put some adhesive down on the bottom of the middle pocket, and I folded the left-hand pocket right over to it. Okay, and what that did was that created a pocket for me to slide my gift card into. Okay, you can see I'm just messing around with my square lines there, just making sure my card's even. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to take a contrasting color and we are going to adhere it to the back of this card. And what you're going to do now is you are going to cut a piece of contrasting cardstock at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 and simply adhere it right to the back of that. Okay, and you'll see me here, I'm still playing around with that 4 1/4 inch square. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my cardstock and I'm going to attach it to the back. The next thing I do is I'm going to create a front. Front of my card is going to measure 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Okay, and that's just going to allow me to have a nice border. If you don't like your big fat borders, go ahead and cut that a little bit bigger. You can see me, I attached the card to that contrasting color on the back, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my pattern paper just to the left hand flap, not to the right hand side. And you'll see this in just one second. Okay, here I am again. I'm going to take that piece that I've already cut. That piece again measures 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And I'm going to apply adhesive to 2 sides of it. And you can see I'm just trimming it up here because my cutter is getting dull. So it left some frayed edges. So again, that 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 front can be a pattern paper, or it can be that same contrasting color. And you're only going to apply adhesive to the top and to the left hand side of that. And then you're going to attach it to the right hand flap. Okay, and that way that allows that card to open up. Next thing I do is I'm messing around with Valium. I've been playing around with it all week, so I figured that'd be nice just to add a little bit of definition to the front. I also picked up a embellishment. That Joy Sparkle embellishment came from our silver and gold line. So I am mixing the Berry Christmas with the silver and gold. And this is just what I had left over in my stash. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that right to the card front. And that's my card front. I'm all done with the card front. And now I'm going to move on and show you how to do the gift card holder. Okay, and for the gift card holder, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of cardstock at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the short side of it and line it up against the top, and I'm just going to score at 1 1/2 inch. Okay, then I'm going to fold that up. Here you can take a mini stapler and you can staple the edges of that. I'm going to apply some pattern paper. It's the same paper that I used on the front. I'm just going to apply that right because I used a solid colored gift card holder. So I wanted to just add a little bit of color to the inside of the card. And once that is done, the adhesive tends to be rather thick to end up closing this down. So what you can do is you can use a mini stapler. I went ahead and I just adhered it, and my gift card ended up fitting in it. This is the part that what you do want to measure the width and make sure that your gift card holder will fit in it. The inside pocket measures 4 inches by 4 inches. So this gift card holder has to be smaller than that. Okay, so again, mine was 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, and it fit just fine. You can see right here, I just slid my card right in there. Okay. And then just playing around with it, I decided that I wanted to not only punch the edge of the inside, but I also wanted to stamp just to, again, break up all that green that you see on the inside. This is the Gingerbread and Friends stamp set. I've used it a lot this year. I love it. I really do love it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Archival black ink, and I'm simply just going to stamp that right on the inside pocket. And you can see here I'm just getting my stamp block and everything set out. Okay, that's Archival black ink, and again I'm going to use my backing so that way all of my letters and all of my ink transfers. And that foam sheet comes in every one of Close to My Heart's stamp sets, and that's what you're supposed to use it for. It's not extra packaging, it's actually to make sure that your stamp has a cushioned surface to transfer all of the ink over. Here I go with, I have a Martha Stewart punch. I'm simply just going to punch across the top of that gift card just to add a little bit of fun to it. And this gift card holder would work for birthdays or anniversaries or Christmas or really anything. And there you guys have it. It's all set. That's nice and easy. You guys have a gift card holder, and you can, again, transfer the sizes, make it a little bit bigger. I absolutely love the sparkle on that embellishment. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.